Did you miss me? What it do? This is your brother Bishop of Bishop Zone TV. And, oh my God. Y'all see the title? Derrick Jaxn. Or is it Jaxn? I don't know. Derrick Jaxn. Jesus Christ. The relationship guru, the self-proclaimed relationship guru, got a divorce. And even though it sounds like I have some type of excitement due to the self-proclaimed relationship guru who spent years and years of bashing black men and shaming black men and bigging up and but pandering to black women, even though it seems like I have some excitement about his divorce, I do not. I don't have any excitement for this man and his soon-to-be ex-wife getting a divorce. They have children. And it's heartbreaking when you see anyone get a divorce. But I wish I had a YouTube channel a long time ago, because I would have been called this shit out. And I'm just here to tell some of y'all. And maybe I might post a Facebook page up to show y'all I have receipts on me knowing that this dude was full of shit. Derrick Jaxn was full of shit the whole entire time. And y'all women, a lot of y'all women, not all women, but some of y'all women, some of y'all sisters stood by this man as he pandered to y'all for years. Y'all made this man rich. Do y'all understand that? Y'all made this liar a successful entrepreneur that sold books, sold merchandise, built on pandering to women's insecurities and vulnerabilities. How do you feel about yourself, ladies? All the while, y'all were telling us how Kevin Samuels wasn't shit, how Kevin Samuels is a fraud, how Kevin Samuels is the devil. Meanwhile, Derrick Jaxn was the one all along. This was y'all superhero. This was y'all Superman. This was the one. He was the one that broke the mold. What they say? When the devil made you, he broke the mold. My muscle head milk of magnesia. You know what I'm saying? Shouts out to Don't Be a Man South Central while drinking juice in the hood. This was y'all's champion. I used to go back and forth with black women, my sisters, because they would post this man up time and time again. And I used to be like, ladies, he's pandering. Like, what he said sounds good, but he's full of shit. This man clearly is hiding something. The fact that he recorded most of his videos from his car, I was like, either this dude is homeless or he's hiding something. He is something in his house that he doesn't want his audience to see. And I believe it was his woman. I believe it was his wife. Oh, man. All this time, man. Y'all had all that smoke for Kevin Samuels. And it goes back to really two videos that I posted up. One was of Toby Nwigwe. Somebody called me out on the Nigerian rapper. I had mispronounced his name. So Toby, I'm just going to call him Toby. Since you called me out on it, buddy. Toby, the Nigerian-American rapper from Houston who has his wife in majority of his videos. She goes by the name of Fat. I made a point in the video, y'all go check that out, where I said a couple of sisters were upset at the way Toby talked to his wife because they don't like honesty. They want to be lied to. It's the truth. A lot of women do not want honesty. They want you to lie to them. And Derrick Jaxn was so popular for two reasons. One, because he lied to women. He told women what they wanted to hear, not what they needed to hear. And because he bashed black men in favor of black women. So you can uplift black women without bashing black men. I don't have a problem with that. But he knew his audience. And I'm not saying that women are inherently this way. And I'm not saying it as if it's a bad thing. But I think a lot of women in our society are conditioned to think like that, to think in a negative manner and to project when it comes to relationships when they've had one or two bad relationships. And keep in mind, men do this too. I'm not dismissing men. But again, we've conditioned women so much, and I'm not saying women have conditioned women. I'm saying women and men, society has conditioned women, young girls that will eventually turn to women, that, hey, it's all Disney movies and roses. That's how you should approach a relationship. Look at the rom-coms. Look at Lifetime. Look at Lifetime and Hallmark movies. It's all romantic. It's lovey-dovey. Love-a-dove. Christmas came early. And reality is it's not like that. But so many women love Derrick Jaxn because, hey, he was honest. He's refreshing. And he was a big phony. A big fat phony. That's who he was. But you told us, you warned us about Kevin Samuels. And even when Kevin Samuels passed away, some people act as if that was a karma. Like that was karma. Like, Kevin Samuels, he's gone now. Karma. Hey, we all got to go. We can't escape death. But if we want to talk about what's karma or not, if karma is real or whatever, well, isn't it ironic that the one man that y'all championed the most turned out to be the biggest faker of them all? Turned out to be the biggest liar of them all. This man humiliated his wife. All jokes aside, because who I feel for the most is his wife, his ex-wife, and his children. I actually feel for this woman. He embarrassed his woman. This man who y'all championed, who y'all used to post up to bash black men all throughout social media. Y'all post this man up. Y'all post this man up so many goddamn times. I was like, man, y'all working for this man. Gave him free promotion to spread his bullshit. This man did more damage to black women because of his wife, his ex-wife. He did more damage to black women than Kevin Samuels ever did. Because he humiliated his wife. That's his wife. See, the difference between him and Kevin Samuels, and I know some of y'all now, after you find out that he, cheated on his wife, now some of y'all like, F them both. They both ain't shit to me, but y'all wasn't saying that before. But see, the difference between a Kevin Samuels and Derrick Jaxn was Kevin Samuels, quote unquote, embarrassed women who called on his show. They went out their way to call his show to engage in a conversation, sometimes, a lot of times, to argue with his points. That was the whole setup of his show, if you paid attention. So he matched energy with energy. If you was giving him that smoke, he was going to give it back to you. And he wasn't going to hold back either. He was going to tell you how he felt. Because he told women what they needed to hear, not what they wanted to hear. That doesn't necessarily mean I agree with everything that Kevin Samuels said, because I didn't. I know some people like, you give Kevin Samuels 1 ounce of approval or 1 ounce of credit, then you just as much of a scumbag as him. No, I ain't cheat on my wife. I'm married with 2 children. It's not perfect, but I'm not out here cheating. I'm not out here shaming men either. I'm not shaming women either. I know this might come off as shaming, but I just want y'all to understand how silly, well, I guess it is shaming. I'm not going to even lie to you. But I want to just let y'all know how silly y'all can get when y'all stand wholeheartedly by these individuals that you know nothing about just because they say some things that sound good. And I know that might come off hypocritical because you getting behind Kevin Samuels. But I like that Kevin Samuels said what you needed to hear, not what you wanted to hear. And get this. Kevin Samuels had failed marriages too. But you knew that because he told you that. He told you he had a failed marriage. You didn't have to find that out. You didn't have to see some leaked pictures like Mr. Self-proclaimed relationship guru. That was Derrick Jaxn. And that's the difference. He told you what you needed to hear. Derrick Jaxn told you what you wanted to hear. All the while, he was out there doing the foulest shit he could ever think of to his wife. His wife, y'all. He not only cheated on his wife, but he cheated on his family. And I'm not, again, I'm not condemning him necessarily. I'm not condemning him for the action of cheating, per se. I mean, it's messed up. It's wrong. It's definitely wrong. But I'm condemning him for the fact that he spent his entire career off shaming black men for being this, that, and the third, when in actuality, he was shaming black men or telling black women not to support black men like him. He was the man he was the man that you shouldn't date. He was the man that he warned you about. And you know what's funny now? I'm looking at it like he actually was talking about himself the entire time. This was his way of therapy. That's why he was so passionate about all this, because he knew he wasn't shit. Derrick Jaxn knew he wasn't shit. So that phone in front of his face was like his mirror. And he was looking in the mirror saying, I'm not shit. And somewhere down the line, he got caught up in all that shit because a lot of women started saying, yeah, we love you, Derrick. You keeping it real. Ooh, you how a man's supposed to be. And that I'm not shit became y'all not shit. It's like the person, it's like that overly religious person who always talk about Jesus every time. Oh, Jesus, you need Jesus. You need Jesus. We love Jesus. Jesus, you need Jesus in your life. That's the problem. You ain't got no Jesus. Nah, you need Jesus, partner. I don't need Jesus. You need him. Long as I got King Jesus. Nah, you need King Jesus. That's the problem. You're projecting. And that's what he did. He projected. And he got lost in a sauce. And he saw all that attention he was getting from women. And he couldn't help himself. He could, but he didn't want to. And then when he got caught, instead of being a man and taking the shit on the chin and saying, look, I messed up in front of my wife, which really he didn't owe anybody anything but his wife and his children. But because he had a reputation to uphold, he decided, hey, I'm going to tell the whole world how much of a scumbag I am. While my wife is beside me and my wife says nothing. Embarrassed her. She's embarrassed. And now she's losing it even more if you've seen and follow the social media. God bless her. I really mean that. I'm not here shaming the wife. She stood by her husband. She took her vow seriously. I mean, I don't know everything that goes on with them, but I saw a woman next to her husband, grieving, suppressing her feelings, suppressing her energy, feeling empty. Because I can look at the pictures and you can see her body language. Like, her body language is totally like, I gave my all to you. And this is how you replace me. And I feel low. I feel less than. And she's losing it. This man was quote unquote teaching women how to value themselves. All the while, he didn't value his wife and made her feel worthless. It ain't all men, women. It's just the fact that y'all choose men. Y'all ignore the red signs and choose red flags and choose men that lie to y'all. But the time for these relationship gurus on YouTube, even these cats in the manosphere, and just a lot of these, just the women and men in general who speak constantly on relationships, stop the bullshit, y'all. Let the people know for real. You're selling a product. This is the internet. You're a content creator, just like I am. You're selling people a product. You don't mean any of this shit. Just whatever sounds good, you're going to sell it. You're going to capitalize off of it so you don't have to work at regular 9 to 5 anymore. That's what Derrick Jaxn did. He got lost in the sauce, ruined his marriage, ruined his family. But hey, I know y'all are still going to be watching this shit and taking his advice, because this man, even after all this, is still on YouTube talking about relationships. I'd be goddamn. But y'all sat up there and for years shitted on Kevin Samuels. And even after his death, still shitted on Kevin Samuels. Because he told you the truth. He was honest. Let me say that. He was honest. And he told you what you needed to hear. He put a mirror up to your face and you didn't like what you saw in the mirror. So you ran to Derrick Jaxn because he took that mirror away and said, hey, I love you for you. Meanwhile, he bended you over with no Vaseline. All right, y'all. That's it. If you like it, Don't forget to subscribe if you're new to my channel. And please don't forget to leave a comment. I'm an honest person. I try to be as honest as possible. I'm going to keep it real. I try to be as honest as possible. So I like to keep the negative and the positive comments on my page. That's how real I'm coming. So if you don't have nothing nice to say, leave a comment, man. Let me know what's up, and I'll engage with you. I try to as much as possible. And until next time, holla.